Welcome back to ChemChris TV. Let's focus our attention on theory of acid and base. And our key point of focus in this video here, we're going to talk about Brønsted-Lowry concepts. And Brønsted-Lowry concept is one important aspect of concepts in acid and base that you must understand very well. And I'm still going to teach you how to answer this type of questions so that indicate the conjugate acid-base pairs in the reaction given, right? So, but therefore, before we can start answering this question here, let's understand the concept. What is Brønsted-Lowry concept, right? Now, when you talk about Brønsted-Lowry concept, what comes to your mind is called proton. Proton. And what is a proton? Proton is hydrogen that have lost electron, right? And is denoted like this. Do you understand? So the main concept of Brønsted-Lowry concept here, the main thing to understand here is called the transfer of protons, right? So now we are called acid, and we are what called base. Right there. In Brønsted-Lowry concept, an acid donates a proton. So here, acid donates what? Proton. Right there. Acid donate proton. So this species that donate proton in a what? In a chemical reaction is called acid. Base is what? Accepts what? Proton. Right there. Accept what? Proton. Now, what you need to understand here is that whenever an acid donates a proton, it forms a conjugate base. Just so all that you want to understand here is that whenever an acid donates a proton, it forms a conjugate base. So you need to put down whenever an acid donates a proton, it forms what? Conjugate base. Conjugate what? Base. Right there. This is one thing to understand here. So whenever an acid donates a proton, it forms a conjugate what? Base. Right? Another thing to understand here is that whenever a base accepts a proton, it forms a conjugate acid. Whenever a base accepts a proton, it forms a conjugate acid. So these are things you need to put in your mind here is that an acid donates a proton to form a conjugate base, right? While a base accepts a proton to form a conjugate acid. So these are things you need to what? Understand when it comes to what? Brønsted-Lowry what? Concepts. As we move on, as I begin to show you some of this stuff here, then the first what? Reaction here. So now, because we have called conjugate acid base pairs, how do you identify it? So just take note here. Let's look at this first one. Here we have HCl plus H2O. Here we have what? H3O plus what? Cl what? Minus. Now, of course, HCl is what? Is an acid. Right? Now, whenever water is reacted with an acid, it becomes what? A base. Because water can either act as an acid or as a base, depending on what is reacting with. Just so before we move on here, those species that can act as an acid and a base in a chemical reaction, they are called amphoteric substances. Amphoteric substances. Right there. Example is what is water. As we need to move on, we need to understand it here. But understand that those substances, they are capable of what? Accepting a proton or donating a proton in a chemical reaction are called amphoteric, right? So example is what is water. Now, whenever a water is reacting with an acid, it behaves like what? Like a base. So here we have this one here. This is what is the acid, this is what is the base. Now here, this acid here will donate a proton. Now, what do you mean by donate a proton? It will lose what? An hydrogen. So why this base here, which is water here, will accept it. How many hydrogen we have here? We have two hydrogen. Now, if this base here, which is water here, accept a hydrogen and move here, it forms this one, right? So here, and a base have accepted what an hydrogen here to form this what hydronium ion, right? So yes, you're gonna become conjugate what acid. Now the conjugate acid is formed as a result of what the base accepting a proton from the acid, right? Then on the other hand here, this acid here have lost what a hydrogen here, which is a proton, to form to the. So here you can see that here will not become base, but it's going to be conjugate base. It's okay, conjugate what base. So what happened here? Look at something here. We have what called conjugate acid base pairs. We have what called pairs. Now, how do you get the pairs? Now, the acid form a conjugate base, so they are pairs. They are what? They are pairs, right? Why acid form a conjugate base? Now, this base form a conjugate acid. Why is acid form a conjugate base? It's okay. So if you look at it very well, the conjugate acid base pairs is going to be HCl/Cl-. The conjugate pairs, just like the conjugate pairs, or conjugate acid base pairs. Then we have H2O/ H3O plus, right? Now they are conjugate base pairs. Do you know what they say? You should indicate the conjugate acid base pairs in the reaction given, right? So this is the reaction here, right? This is the reaction here. They say you should identify it. So what we want to do here is that this acid form a conjugate base, so they are conjugate pairs. While this base form a conjugate acid, they are conjugate pairs, right? So we are done with what? With the first one. So let's look at the second one here. So let's look at the second one. So let's look at what the second one here. Here we have what? H2SO4. So let's look at this one here, right? So this one is what is acid. Why is what is a base? Why? Because water here is reacting with a base with an acid, so it's going to behave like a base, right? So this guy is going to lose hydrogen to that one here, right? So when you accept hydrogen, it becomes H3O plus, right? So yeah, this one is going to be what conjugate what acid, right? Now this guy itself have lost an hydrogen, one hydrogen constant here. Here we have conjugate what base. So if you look at it very well, this guy move here and this one move down here, right? So what do you have here? Here we have H2SO4 HSO4 minus, and here we have what? H2O / what? H3O plus, right? They are conjugate what pairs. They are what conjugate what pairs, right? So look at what the C part here. The C. If you look at the C part here, here we have HNO3 plus what? HN3. Nitrite react with what? Ammonia, right? So what will happen here? Of course, this is what? This is acid. Here is what is base. So we have what? HNO3 plus what? NH3. Here we have what? NH4 plus what? NO3 minus, right? Look at it very well. So this one is an acid. Here is what is the base, right? Now this base will accept this proton here, hydrogen here, to form this other one here, right? So here we have conjugate what? Acid, right? Why so we accept to form what? Why so now when this acid lose a proton, here we have what? NO3 minus to conjugate conjugate what? Base. So what are the conjugate pairs? So these we accept this one here, right? So this move here and this move here, right? So we have HNO3 slash NO3 minus. And you have what? NH3 NH3 slash what? NH4 plus. I believe you can do this one for me, right? Believe you can do this one for me. So go ahead and try it for me. Go ahead and try it for me. What are the conjugate acid base pairs? So let's look at another reaction here. A, B, C, D, E. E. Let's say NH3 plus what? H2O. Right? Now let's write this chemical reaction between NH3 and what? H2 here, right? NH3 is what? Is a base. Is a base. Now, whenever an acid, whenever a water is reacting with a base, it forms it now becomes what? The acid. So here we have what? The acid, right? So let's write the product of the reaction here. Now, this acid here will donate one hydrogen to this other one here, right? So whenever NH3 accepts what? An hydrogen, it will now form what? Ammonium ion. So here we now have what? NH4 plus, right? NH4 plus. Now remember, this guy have lost water here, have lost one hydrogen, right? Remember, here we have like this H2O. Now when you lose hydrogen, you have OH minus plus what? Plus OH what? Minus. So here, what you have now happen here? You have now called conjugate what? Conjugate what? Acid. Here have what? Conjugate base. It's okay. Look at it very well. Now this guy will move here and this guy will move here. It's okay. So this one move here, right? So the conjugate acid base pairs are NH3 slash what? NH4 plus. They have what? H2O slash what? OH what? Minus. So okay, so they're called conjugate acid base pairs. So these are to identify this is everything about what Brønsted-Lowry what concept, right? So if you look at this water here, I want to explain to you here. Look at water H2O, 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 H2, right? Yeah, H2O is reacting with what? With an acid here, so it behaves like a base. Yeah, H2O is reacting like the acid, so it behaves like a base. Yeah, it's going to behave like a base, but here it's going to behave like an acid. Why? Because it's reacting with a base. Just and so when you react with a base, what happens? It behave like an acid, right? So when you behave like an acid, what will happen here? It's going to what? Donate a proton to this guy here to form this one here, right? Then this will not form this one, right? So this water here now form hydroxide what? Ion. You can see that water can behave like either an acid or as a base, depending on what is reacting with. Just as so, whenever a water is reacting with a base, it behaves like an acid. Whenever water is reacting with what? With an acid, it behaves like what? Like a base. Now that phenomenon or that phenomenon in which what a substance can act as an acid and a base called amphoteric substances. Amphoteric. Sorry, it's called amphoteric substance. Idea is called amphoteric. So we have come to the end of this class here. If this video is helpful, please let me know that this video is helpful, and I'm glad to hear from you. See you in my next video.